You are watching Varsity Xtra's Week 6 rewind of the 2012 high school football season. Kyle Odegard next to me. I am Mark Heller. We're going to take a quick backtrack before we jump ahead to an interesting Week 7 coming up. First of all, I guess the two takeaways. Number one from last week, number one Hamilton Chandler, and number two is probably Desert Ridge and Red Mountain. Does your opinion now change? We put Hamilton up to number 2 after a fairly solid win against Chandler. Are the Huskies now the team to beat?
No, because then we would have put them number 1, right?
Good point.
I think
Logistical 101.
With the way Brophy came back and beat Mountain Point, they finally showed their potential. And if Brophy can play like that, I think they're still the team to beat. But Hamilton, kind of methodically, it seemed like, beat Chandler. Nothing huge, but just kind of a Chandler-Hamilton game where Hamilton made the plays and it wasn't too close. So it's definitely, Hamilton's getting better, you can tell. And as long as their offense continues to improve, they're up there, but I still don't think they're the favorite.
Yeah, and don't discount Chandler totally yet. Their schedule obviously gets considerably easier for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then they've got a matchup, I believe, with Desert Vista the last regular season week. That's going to be a good one. Chandler is capable of bouncing back. A lot of mental mistakes, a lot of dropped passes, really irked Coach Sean Aguano afterwards. But you're right, that Hamilton defense really did a number on Chandler's offense. The other side of the coin, Desert Ridge, Red Mountain. Red Mountain's vaulted offense was pretty much shut down. How did Desert Ridge do it?
Well, Desert Ridge is good defensively. They hit hard, and it seemed like they really just imposed their will on Red Mountain, and they were physical, and the Red Mountain receivers couldn't get off, the blocks, and the line had trouble against Desert Ridge. And on the flip side, Desert Ridge's offense was so dominant that Red Mountain really had to start passing, and they became a lot more one-dimensional because Desert Ridge got out to the lead. So it was really impressive by Desert Ridge, and I think that was maybe the biggest statement of Friday night that, hey, we're not going away. We might have lost to Hamilton, but we got some players, so Desert Ridge improved.
Yeah, and we sort of put them in that next little tier right below the Hamilton, Desert Vista, Mountain Point group, but Desert Ridge definitely made its case to get vaulted into that next tier, and we'll see, obviously, with the big week coming up this week against Basha, we'll see if Desert Ridge can continue that streak.